Hey guys, Tia here at B5 Designs. Welcome to my channel. Excuse me. I thought that I would come on and do a little what's on my desk, what I've been working on. It's not a lot. Well, this isn't everything I've been working on, but these are super cute. And I sat down, I had some time last weekend, and I sat down and I just decided to start creating some things. It's been kind of crazy here. My husband had walking pneumonia, wasn't getting better. Then we had some plumbing issues. Woke up one morning to water all over the place. Our toilet decided to not work. He did all the things. Now, mind you, he's not feeling good. He did all the things, to figure it out. I want to try one more thing. I want to try one more thing. I want to try, because that's how he is. And ultimate conclusion is that we have to buy a new toilet. So we are doing that today. And in the meantime, he went back to the doctor. Now he has bronchitis, but he is doing a lot better. So we did go thrifting yesterday, and he said he felt fine to go do that. They had gotten him on some newer, stronger medicines and basically steroids too. And so I think that was really getting in there helping. He wasn't like feeling like super bad to where he didn't feel like he could do anything. That's the hard part for him because he's pretty active. He just was like getting some shortness of breath and dizziness, which was scary. So, of course, when he told me this, I was like, you need to get on the phone and call the doctor and get in again. And of course, they got him in right away the next morning. And so that was good. And he's doing pretty good. So he still gets really tired. But then we came home yesterday. He was like, no, I don't want to do anymore. I'm tired. And we went to like 3 shops, and he sat in the car in one, and my son was with us too. But he sat in the car in one of the stores. Or I think we went to 4 because he was winding down, and he was just like, nope, I need to go home. And so we came home and laid down and took a nap. I was tired too. And anyway, so today we will be replacing a toilet. I don't know. My one son had said he could come over and help, but we haven't heard from him because they had a dinner or something to go to last night. But it'll be fine. I can help him. And my other son is here too. So that'll be fine. Anywho, so after I'm done with this video, I will probably be off to buy a new toilet. So let's get on with it. These are the things that I used. The KS Craft layered butterflies. If you haven't seen this, it's beautiful. There's many ways that you can do these butterflies. And you'll probably see them again in projects that I'm doing. And then I also used the KS Craft Summer Shadow Words. And then I also used the big cute double bows set. And then papers that I used could get confusing because I'm not even sure what I used. Oh, yeah. And I have a mess going here on my desk. I used papers from this scrapbook.com bouquet pattern collection. This is such a pretty collection. And then I used some, because I'm still, you're probably, the day that you hear me not say I'm still working in my cleaning and organizing, putting away in my craft room, it's going to be a hallelujah day, let me tell you. Because I'm kind of just trying to use stuff that I have out or that I've recently purchased. But I used I think I used this paper and possibly some of this. out of the Ethereal Dream from, what's that store? Michael's. And I have stamps out all over that I want to get using. Ugh, it's just a mess. So let's start with the butterflies I created. I did 4. Look at how gorgeous. There's 1, and I used many different colors, as you'll see. Look at that. And then, well, let me show you them. And these really don't take that long to make. I just was like, well, how many do I want to make? And these are the papers I want to use. So, and there's that one. So now, because I really didn't look at how, I didn't look at any other videos. I just kind of looked at the pictures. You can layer more on the top, like see how I have all of this layered here on the bottom. You can choose how you want to do it. You can do all of it, or you can do the bottom, just the bottom like I did, or you can do just the top, or again, like I said, you can do all of them. Now, I will show you how it got. I wasn't really 100% sure, but I was like, I am just going to create. Okay, so obviously I use this piece and this piece. And then when you get to the bottom pieces, I used this one and this one. Now, this is just how I did it. That doesn't mean that these are necessarily the bottom pieces. That's just how I looked at it. Okay. And then I used, this is the body and the antenna. So then you have this smaller antenna that you could use, because you could make smaller butterflies. And then here are what I kind of would consider the other top layers. So I didn't add these in because I really wasn't sure, like I said, what I was doing. But I will probably go back and make some more. I mean, I know I'm going to go back and make some more, but I don't, when I will do that, I don't know. I kind of want to get stuff built up in my stash, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know, what to do, if that makes sense. But I think these are super cute, and I love the colors. So that's the butterflies. And then, I love them. Ugh. And the colors, the purple and the lime, I love it. I love it. I love it. Then I did the spring words, and this is where you're going to see more of that kind of foil that I used. So, and I tried to stick with the color scheme that I was going with. So we have, see the foil paper in the background. So we have Stay Cool, Beach, Relax, and I love this blue as well. Beach Babe, so cute. Fun in the Sun, and Hello Sunshine. So very, very cute. Now some of these, as you can tell, there's, the words are separate. So yeah, this was really fun and simple. These are simple. I love shadow words, but these were super simple to put together. So I'm very happy with those. And then what is it called? Let me look. Cute double bows, and this is the big size. And I do need to probably I'll put some bling bling in the middle, but I haven't done that yet. So now there you get a ton of layers. Here is that metallic piece in the background, and it cuts the holes. And then Now this is how I did it, just to give you, if you have this and you don't know, or if you're thinking about getting it, but you're not sure of how to put it together, because I really wasn't. I just go back and look at the pictures, and if I'm having a really hard time, then I'll go up and look up a video. And that doesn't mean how I'm doing it is the right way, because let me tell you, a lot of times I don't do things the right way. So what I did was I cut the solid piece, which is the foil, and then I cut this piece, which obviously you can see is the holes, and then you can see that the foil is layered underneath, and I did glue it, and then you could take and shape it a little bit more. I did not glue it everywhere. I just did a few spots because it makes it kind of crunchy, and then when you go to kind of shape it, and I try to shape them with, a little bit better with like a pen or a pencil or my stylus. But I think they turned out super cute. And then I want to put a little piece of bling here. And I just did this layer, and then the larger bow, and then the smaller bow. And isn't that so cute? I think it's beautiful. And then I did this purple one. So pretty. And I think such pretty colors. Look at, oh, I love it. And that's so cute. And again, I'm using the same paper pad so that I can use this in a swap that I have coming up. And then I will show you, I cut a bunch, and I haven't really, I guess I don't need to show you every single one, but I started making the elegant paper clips. So you get the pieces are like this. And then you get these freestanding separate ones, freestanding, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so this is essentially, I did 3 layers because I was too lazy to go back to my craft room and get my 110-pound cardstock. So I'll just glue these 3 together. And then I was going to do this, but or is this what I'm going to do? I wasn't really digging it, so I can't remember if that's what I was going to do. I mean, I could do that. But I think I ultimately decided that I wanted to do this. And I actually thought about staggering it like that, which you could. I don't know why you couldn't. But see, now this one, the embossing is here. So that would look really cute. If I go and put the solid on here, that's fine. And then I screwed up because I want that embossing. And then you put that there. I guess it's not going to matter. But what I really wanted is the different colors, you see, like that. And then you could stamp a word or something there, or put a Jimmy, or you could go this route. But make sure you got your embossing, because you want to make sure your little embossed stitch is showing. At least in my opinion, you do. So, anywho, so I might have to, there's this way where I could go. So you have a lot of different ways. Just depends on how you like. But I did do, like I said, I'm gonna flip it here. This, so you could easily do that in there and then do this, but I didn't really like how it looked. Now, if I went solid like that, I think it looks a little bit better. But I'll come back on and show these. But I also, they have the individual ones. So I cut a bunch of those on this, and I think they would look really cute, maybe with a word and some flowers. I've done a craft like that in the past, like a long time ago. Then I have some of the just round ones. So I think that is pretty cool. So that is coming up. I'll have to finish that. So I'm really just trying to work with my stuff. Trying to taper down on the buying, but I don't know. I'm not really doing very good at that. So I'm going to come back on and show you my online haul for the week. And then I'll probably make a third video with the things that we thrifted yesterday. But let me give you just a cute look. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So there you go, guys. I actually do craft. Shopping's the easy part, actually. But it's just, for me, it's saying I'm going to do this block of time, because otherwise I'm running around. When I say running around, I'm doing other stuff in my house, or I'm just being lazy. Honestly, mostly just being lazy. So yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks though with my husband sick, because I work full time. He is still recovering from a shoulder injury. Well, he's as good as he's going to get as far as that goes. So he's actually newly retired and just coming off of the winter. He's very bored, so he's ready to hopefully start some spring summer projects, and I don't know, all of that stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am always in hopes of growing my channel. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.